It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we have a lager from Deeds Brewing Company to show you, and it's called Underworld Lager. It's in a 440 milliliter can. It's 4.7% ABV, which is, I suppose, that's kind of common for a lager, isn't it, these days? Lagers for me, they used to think a lager 5% plus, didn't you? But nowadays 4.7, especially if you're in countries like Norway, where anything over 4.7% ABV, you're kind of taxed by the government a lot higher. It's that kind of Scandinavian beer tax. So a lot of beers are kind of 4.7 and below. Scandinavia, UK, of course Australia, and it's quite a nice ABV actually, 4.7. It's mid fours for a lager. You can have a few and you don't get into too much trouble. It's all down to the flavour. So we're going to be pairing this lager with Mike's Beef Jerky Chilli Wood Smoked. So both Australian products today. Let's get the lager out then. I've got it. I went to Princetown in Dartmoor recently, and I popped in the brewery when I was up there, up to Dartmoor Brewery. I was in a pub, the local pub where I stayed in. It was called Rilla Mill, the town in Cornwall. And I was drinking in a pub called the Manor. And I was drinking Jail Ale and the Dartmoor Legend. And it was absolutely fantastic. And it was served in these mugs. So when we went to Princetown, because my wife lived in Princetown for a while, we went to visit her where she lived, and she always talked about it. It's high up on the moors, so it's not a place you're going to kind of often go to. Big prison up there. While we were there, we popped to the brewery, and I bought a t-shirt, I bought a mug, I bought some beer. So we got a 2-finger white head on this one. Good levels of light carbonation, slightly hazy looking beer on this one. So Deeds Brewing Company, fantastic Australian craft brewer. They're no more, I'm afraid. Slight haze there, good look to the beer, nice looking lager. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, smells good. Light, dry, kind of light wafer biscuit straw. A straw aroma. Farmer's field aroma, light wheat and crisp malt. A little bit of stinging nettle in there. It smells fantastic. It smells like a Helles, to be honest. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Trad, for sending. Super. Super crisp, light, fluffy, refreshing lager. Really nice. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of the flavour. Zesty, a little bit of zestiness coming through, a little bit of lemon. Not New World, definitely not kind of like New World lemon, but more kind of just lurking in the background, lemon flavours coming through. A spiciness, a pepperiness, a nice bitterness. The sweetness on the beer is reminding me of maybe like a a Budweiser Budvar, the Czech lager. I find Budweiser Budvar to be a little bit sweet, and this has that kind of level of sweetness that definitely reminds me of a Budvar. But that then equally kind of balances out from sweetness over here to some lovely bitterness on the back end. It's good. It's very nice beer. Very nice beer. Something, again, I mentioned it earlier on in the review, something I could probably drink 4 or 5 pints of quite easily and just kind of enjoy. Absolutely enjoy. So, Underworld Lager by Deeds Brewing Company. They're sat on Tottenham Court Road, cans in hand. It's all lager. It's cold, it's refreshing, perhaps unappreciated by the rowdy crowd. The streetlights flicker as they amble down the road. No destination in mind. Sipping lager, lager, lager. Drinking lager, shouting. Oh, so it's kind of like, what's that song called? Underworld, Born Slippy. I think this is like a Born Slippy. Lager, lager. Remember that song? Thank you very much to Trav for sending me this. It's a really, really, really good beer. Shall we try some of the... I've been looking forward to this one. I've wanted to review this lager, and I wanted to pair the Chilli beef jerky that Trav sent with this particular lager. I think lager and Chilli beef jerky is definitely a goer. So here we go then. There it is. There it is. A little bit more kind of, I'd say, a red hue to it than the, I've had the black pepper jerky and I've had the original jerky from Mike's. Got a little bit of chili seed there on the jerky. Oh, blimey. There we go. I just want to show you the beef strands. How much chili? Now that was the piece with the chili seed in it, so this might have a bit of bite to it. I love jerky. Absolutely love jerky. Juicy, tough, but succulent all at the same time. And there it is. There was that chili seed. I was waiting for it to kick me. And a back of the throat burn from the chili. Nice and subtle though. It's not like manic, kind of like Carolina Reaper or anything like that. It's just a nice chili warming on this one. Yeah, really good. Gonna say, oh yeah, now it's coming through. See, the fats from the beef will mix up with that chili and it'll stick to your palate, so there's no getting away from the chili. And even though the Mike's original beef jerky was nice and the black pepper was very nice, I really enjoyed that. For me, it's all about the chili. I'm a chili fan. it just makes things a little bit more interesting, doesn't it, the chili? Lovely burn, lovely beef jerky, big thick bits of beef jerky. Really good with this lager. Really good with the lager. So let's rate this Bone Slippy Underworld Deeds Brewing Company lager. It looks good, good lacing, it smells good, tastes great. Great lager that. Reminds me of a little bit like Budweiser, Budvar with a little bit more bitterness. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for the lager. Mike's chili beef jerky. I like that as well. I like that. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10 too. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Thank you very much again to Trav for sending these products over from Australia. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.